Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel again. Hey, I just went a few miles down from the last place I flew. We flew from another little, I guess it was just a wide spot in the road where they have a nature trail and so forth. But it was really windy, so it was a fairly short flight. Well, I found another spot here on our way. We're just probably 5 miles down the highway and we found this spot. It's a lot greener and there's a lot of stuff to look at, so I had to put the drone up again. This is going to be a relatively short flight, but you'll get to look around and you'll get to see a little bit of the territory here. So yeah, let's quit messing around. Let's do our droney. I think we're going to be a lot better off here, a lot less wind. So reverse and up. And there's that drone, and you can see where we're at here. This is just a little, there's restrooms here, so it's a rest area, but there's also a little hiking trail here that goes out in these trees. And we'll take a look there. A lot less wind than there was at the other spot that I was at in the saddle. This again, I talked about it earlier in the other video, but this is the saddle road that goes in between the two volcanoes on the big island of Hawaii. And you can see just a few miles down the road, it's a lot wetter and there's a lot more vegetation than we saw in that other video. You can see I'm at 52% battery. This is the same battery I used in that other video, so we're not going to be flying too far of a distance or for too long here, but I just want to show you as much as I can. That is, I get these volcanoes confused, so I've got this, I hope I got this right. That is Mauna Lea right there, and it's shrouded in clouds. And let's go the other direction here, and this is Mauna Kea, and that is where the very famous observatory is. Up at the top of the mountain. So and you can actually, I guess you can go visit up there, but I just wanted to show you this and kind of just show you the territory here. And of course it's shrouded in clouds, much less wind here. I'm getting a high altitude warning, or just a fly with caution warning because of altitude on the drone, because it's detecting that it's flying at a high altitude. And by high altitude, I mean the high takeoff point. We are only 41 meters higher than our takeoff point right now. But I'll have to look. I will look on when I get home, and I will. I'll put the altitude on the screen right now, because I'm not sure. I guessed earlier that it was 4,000 feet, but I think it's much higher than that. I bet you we could be even 7,000. I don't know. I'll just find out and I'll put it on the screen here. But it's kind of interesting seeing the lava flows, etc. And the drone, I had a lot of wind warnings at that other spot that I'm at. None of that here. Getting some nice view of the territory. And this is all lava flows, and you know, I'm sure a lot of this is the volcanic ash. You can, in fact, let me drop the camera down here so you can see a little better. We'll get a better shot at these lava flows, and the vegetation grows in the volcanic ash. And I don't know how old this flow is, but I'm sure this one is probably thousands of years old. But these volcanoes are also still active. So there is, you know, they still blow a little hot magma out the top, and there's still lava flows that, you know, they go right through neighborhoods and houses and everything else. Let's see if we can get on the other side of the highway here. I think we can go in between some cars here and get on the other side of the highway and show you a little bit more of that lava, of the lava flows. It's pretty desolate, you know. I grew up in an area in Northern California by the Volcanoes National Monument, so kind of used to kind of used to these lava flows. Yeah, it's just interesting to see, and it's interesting to know that these are still active volcanoes that could, you know, erupt and throw out a flow at any time. So, yeah, let's we'll bring this guy back here and call it good. But I just wanted you guys to see what we were doing and take a look at the territory here. So we'll go a little bit sideways. It's interesting. It's interesting to see the spots of vegetation. A lot of cars pulling in here now, using the facilities. So we'll be. There was nobody here when we pulled up, so we'll be a little bit more careful when we land this guy. Yeah, natural place to stop. And this is a fairly well-traveled, really nice highway that goes, like I said, it cuts right through the middle of the island of Hawaii. Let's bring her down here. Wait for those cars. Bring it back to the other side here, and we'll bring this guy in for a landing. So, and we'll do a really quick conclusion. Yeah, we'll wait for the car to pull out here before we get too low. He's going out the other way. So I think we can do it. Bring her in here and down. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was just, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the territory and show you what it's like in the area here. So I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.